Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
You're listening to The Edge Radio Show with John Aita and Mark Santomauro.
Oh, yes, it's very nice, sir.
Two bad guys, one great show.
Yeah, baby.
What's up, guys?
What's
I haven't seen you guys in a couple days. Everybody cool? You don't. Hey, dude, what?
He's oblivious back there.
We're just recording. Don't put the headphones on. You're fine.
We should mention that we do have a very special guest here today.
We do, right? That's right. Yes, yes. You listen to the Edge Radio Show. I'm John Aita, joined as always by my partner Mark Santomauro.
Hello.
Today in the studio we have the lovely and talented Catherine Martino, and the not as lovely but almost as talented Mark Santomauro is here.
Oh, so that's how it is today.
So, Kat, how's it going?
Who am I doing? I mean, how am I doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's great. Great stuff. At least I didn't get my face bitten off this weekend, which is always a positive.
Nice.
Like some people did. So, I assume everybody heard the chimp story?
You know, I've heard a little bit about it. Why don't you go a little more into it?
Yeah, Mark lives in a box. Why don't you bring him up to speed on the...
I know that a chimp went on the loose and attacked somebody, but where did it come from? Did it escape from a zoo? Or
no, actually, that's the weirdest thing. It was actually somebody's pet. It's a 200-pound chimpanzee that's someone's pet, which is a little bit crazy.
Who the hell is it?
Yeah, my sister actually saw that chimpanzee driving around in a car with a blue tuxedo on.
Really?
She was wearing a blue tuxedo, or the monkey was?
Well, apparently it was some sort of this chimp used to be in movies and stuff.
Oh, this particular chimp?
This particular chimp was in commercials.
This was a movie star chimp?
Right. So to me, this is just another example of a child star gone bad. Yes, exactly. I mean, this is something I could definitely see Danny Bonaducci biting someone's face off. Are we in agreement on that? I mean, the guy's got some attitude.
Did they drug test this chimp? Would you be surprised if there was cocaine in it?
Not when George of the Jungle and study. So yeah, basically the chimp went nuts and bit some lady's face off. And the 911 call was pretty hilarious. Let's hear a little bit of that.
For 911, where's your emergency?
Oh, this is Sandy. 241 Rock Crimin Road.
What's the problem?
Send the police. Send the police.
What's the problem there?
The chimp killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh, please.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Send the police up with a gun. With a gun.
Who has a gun?
Please, hurry up! He's killing my girlfriend!
What is the problem?
He's killing my friend!
Who's killing your friend?
My chimpanzee!
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
Yes. He ripped her apart! Hurry up!
With a gun.
Hurry up, please!
There's someone on the way.
With guns, please! Shoot him!
What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey's doing.
He ripped her face off!
He ripped her face off?
He's trying to attack me! Please,
okay,
hurry.
I need you to calm down a little bit. They're on the way. Can you put yourself away? I don't want the monkey attacking you.
Please, hurry up! Listen to me!
It's brutal. It's just brutal. It's brutal. I don't mean to laugh, but apparently it was Archie Bunker's house that the monkey was at.
Did you hear that lady?
That's crazy. We don't mean to laugh, but it's funny, so we do. The thing is, I don't understand. How is it legal? It's legal in Connecticut to keep a monkey in your house? Does it seem possible?
I guess there was a law that was recently passed, but the crazy chimpanzee was grandfathered into that now.
This particular chimp?
Yes. Oh, she's sleeping in the same bed with the monkey and taking baths with it.
Well, that's kind of weird.
Wait a minute. That in the story?
So there was all kinds
of... The chimp slept in the bed with the lady?
All kinds of monkey business going on, apparently. Now, apparently, what about all the other monkeys in the barrel? No one's feeling that.
I don't know. Sure
no one's feeling it. It's early. All right, we'll fix that. Don't worry. We'll fix that. That'll sound good after editing. That's right.
Where's the dump button?
I just now from what I've heard, this is what I heard yesterday. The only reason the cop shot the monkey is because the monkey actually broke into the cop car that was actually running. So I guess we're just lucky that this monkey didn't get a hold of a shotgun or something, or you know, just another monkey in a cop car. Oh, that was Mark that said that.
I did not say that, John.
Now, Mark, I didn't mean to upstage. I know you have some other weird stories of the day to talk about today.
So, I've been around the internet, and some wacky stuff going on, and I swear these are true stories. The first one poses the question: can boobs be too large?
I think I can answer that right away.
And what would you say? Oh. Now, would your answers be the same?
I don't understand the question, actually.
Well,
Could you
here
repeat
we
that?
go. Let's go into it. A dancer, shall we say, from Houston.
Ballet dancer.
Yeah,
of course.
she already went under 8 breast enlargement surgeries.
Wow.
And then she just traveled to Brazil because Texas law says you can't have more than 8.
Well, that's sort of an arbitrary number.
She went for her 9th. She actually had a full gallon of silicone in her chest. She was a 34 triple F, and she is now the world record holder with a 38 triple K.
Wow. See, now I appreciate that.
I mean, can you imagine with that, just to carry that around? Yeah.
I think it's refreshing in this age that people still want to strive for excellence, because so many people seem to just settle for, 4 or 5 breast augmentation surgeries, but really to go that full.
Aren't you sick
9th.
of these girls that are just like, oh, I'm smart. That's good enough.
No, yes, I am. You know that I am. Yeah, because it's not good enough, and
it's not.
There's only one thing that most guys want, which of course is more.
What's your take on this, Kat?
Yeah, what's your take on this, Kat?
Sure, I like big boobs because I got a healthy set.
Are they real?
You'll find out later.
They're real nice.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, and that's
a nice size.
Now, what do you want? You're on number 3, Kat, or what do you want over there?
No, they look all natural to me. I mean,
yeah. So I don't even know how that stripper can get to the pole, close up to the pole. What's she? 38 triple K.
Yeah, I think the dancing is where it becomes a little bit dicey. I mean, you have to dance fairly gingerly, I would assume. You could get with two black eyes.
You can knock some guys out with those puppies.
I would assume jump roping is completely out of the question. Maybe we should move on before we get censored again. We're still going to get fired again, Mark.
No, we're not.
What else you got in your little bag of tricks over there?
You know what?
Tomorrow?
I'm going to skip around a little here. I got something pretty crazy here. The name of this story, and I'm not lying, folks. This is a true story. Man eats his own peanut.
Oh, my.
Really? Can we say that on the radio?
Man eats his own penis. I just said it twice.
All right. That's fair.
Well, check this out. It would happen in Malaysia.
How did he reach? Because that's... All right.
We're going to get there.
I don't mean to jump the
gun. They said this guy, he took hallucinogenic drugs.
Oh, he's not the only one.
Yeah. He heard strange voices in his head that told him to mutilate himself. A police spokesperson said the 34-year-old man took drugs and just before he went to bed, and he heard voices when he woke up. He didn't realize what he had done until he saw the blood. And by the way, this not only did he cut it off, but he fried it. He fried it in a pan.
See, that's the part I have a problem with. I mean, if you don't know,
he started eating his penis.
In this day and age, if you have to know. I mean, it's one thing to cut off your wanker, but I mean to fry it in this day and age, knowing what we know now about the health risk. I mean, you have to bake it. I mean, come on,
Well, I think it was a non-trans fat.
Fried foods
oil.
are so bad for you. That's the part that
I believe he did use 100% vegetable oil.
Well, that's fine, and I guess that's a little bit good. But see, that's the sort of thing you really get in trouble for nowadays.
True story.
That's not a true story. Is that a true story? How could you reach?
I saw an episode of Nip Tuck where a guy was giving himself blowjobs because he was a yoga instructor.
Why? Now my mom always told me that if I did that, it would fall off eventually, but I really never believed her.
I never really have.
Was there any truth to the rumor that this gentleman had a chimpanzee in his house? Is that possible that?
That's possible. That's
or
possible.
Was Danny Bonaducci somehow involved as well? Do you have any good news stories over there, Mark? You're killing me over there. It's depressing.
It's all crazy stuff. I mean, I have another one. Mattel just came out with a toy, and again, folks, I'm not making this stuff up. They introduced a toy called the Harry Potter broomstick. It's battery powered toy that resembles the Flying Nimbus 2000 from the movies, right?
Yes.
And for an added effect, it not only makes flying noises, but it vibrates.
Wow.
So you can imagine where this is going. After a while on the market, concerned parents noticed that very young girl seemed to really, really enjoy this toy.
Wow, this is good stuff.
Let me read you.
Quidditch is the new popular sport now among.
This is from the Toys R Us website. We actually have a couple of reviewers. I'll read one for you. This toy was number 1 on my daughter's Christmas list. It wasn't until after she opened the gift and started playing with it that I realized the toy may offer more than we bargained for. The broomstick has a cute sound and vibrates when she puts it between her legs.
Wow.
She goes on to say, what were the creators thinking? She still plays with it, but I removed the batteries.
That's just cruel. I mean, what sort of parenting is that? I don't know.
It's nuts. And then
I know when I'm getting cat for Christmas now.
Yeah. I got some of those. They're not broom size.
Oh. Maybe a whisk broom of some sort.
Then there's one parent that's completely oblivious to the whole thing, and they write, my 12-year-old daughter asked for this for her birthday, and I kind of wondered if she was too old for it. But she seems to love it. Her friends love it too. They play with it for hours in her bedroom. My oldest daughter is 17, and she loves it too.
Wow. Of
I
course.
recommend this to all children. What?
What? Listen, there's nothing
This is
wrong with
insane.
vibrating sticks between your legs, from what I've heard.
It's getting hot in here.
You know, the show started off bad and just took a turn for the worse, I think, right off the bat.
I don't know.
Well, by the time we censor this down, it's going to be about 30 seconds long, the segment.
What do you got, Kat?
No, we're fine.
We're not.
In some of our markets, we're a little bit, we are on in the Bible Belt, which
Ooh.
of course is, so,
Yeah,
yeah, we're going to talk about that. Yes, it's going to be a vibrating Bible. It's the King James version of the...
It's just a
broomstick.
toy. It's actually a real toy, so I don't think we crossed any lines there.
Really? It's a real toy?
It is. I swear, it's a real toy.
I always question whether some of these stories are true, Mark.
No,
but,
these are.
Ken from Stanford, you're on the air.
Yes, hi. I wanted to tell you a little story about last Christmas when I had bought the Nimbus 2000.
Oh, you own it? Okay, good.
We started off with one, and believe it or not, I ended up getting 3 or 4 more.
Oh,
of them.
Jesus.
They were so popular amongst some of my daughters and her friends. They're all in high school, which I thought was strange, though.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that it was a little bit more of, maybe a, grade school, junior high thing, because I didn't realize how popular Harry Potter was. And I really don't know what the appeal of these things are, but I'm telling you, their friends are asking for me to actually, purchase some more and kind of keep this thing going.
So you're not sure what the appeal is?
Yeah.
then?
No,
I'm
when
not
did you
really
realize
sure.
what was going on?
Yeah, but it seems like it's like wildfire. Everybody loves this toy, and I was wondering if you guys had any input or insight on why these things are so popular.
Well, I think, first of all, it's very important that Mark and I meet your daughter and her friends.
No,
I'm just saying.
Johnny said
in
that.
the interest
Mark
of
did not
science,
say that.
In the interest of science, of course.
They're right on they're right there on that 18th year, so I think that might be possible.
Well, that's
Oh,
fine,
John,
yeah.
we can't get in trouble if they're 18.
No, exactly.
That's what I tell my wife
Well,
all the time.
you can't.
That's what I thought was
And she
so
goes, "Oh yes,
bizarre
you can."
about
Still
the
get in
whole-
trouble.
I'm going to end up with a
whole,
Nimbus 2000 up my you-know-what.
So I'm thinking about getting one for myself and seeing what all the fuss is about. What do you guys think?
Ken, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that's a bad idea. It's not that kind of show, Ken. I'm afraid. All right, Kenny, thanks for the call, man.
Direction.
All
Thanks
right, no
so
worries,
much, Ken.
guys.
Good
Thanks
to
for
hear
the
from
call.
you.
Thanks for listening.
All right, Ken. What do you got for us over
What do you
there?
got for us, Kat?
All right, so that mother out in California with a new octuplets? What's
Right.
the word? Octuplets?
Octuplets, yeah.
All right, sure. Her dad was just on Oprah, and he claims to think that she has some kind of a mental illness.
No.
You think?
What? Get out. You're not a big fan of kids, though, to begin with, Kath, are you?
Yeah, I like kids.
Yeah, she says unconvincingly.
Sort of.
I think kids are fine, fried with a little bit of butter.
Ooh, John.
Listen, Santomauro, don't give me the O. Don't give me the groan over there.
Where
We know
did this
you got-
guy come from?
We know you've got teenagers in your basement
Ooh,
tied up.
What?
There's nothing wrong with that. But in a good way.
Are they hot?
But in a good way.
As long as they're 18, you can't get in trouble.
No, wait, so these octuplets, this was like, this woman already had like 6 kids, didn't she?
Yeah, she has 6 kids already at home on top of the 8 that'll be home soon. And
You know, my question is like, what doctor said like, all right, I'll fill you up again,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Doesn't
Did
it get to a
she
point where the
lie?
doctor-
And what about the... Well, yeah, well,
Well, yeah.
literally. Fill her up with the
Well,
love of children, of course. We're talking about... You know how that goes.
You want me to explain it a little bit more?
Please,
or-
please don't. We just lost our lease. How about that? But I don't understand if it's just, this is just another person who's like becoming a celebrity for all the wrong reasons. And this lady's already on welfare from what I've heard.
Right.
She's got, she's already has like 8 other kids or something like that, or 6 other kids. Oh, well, 6. Well,
I
14.
think she did it for the celebrity, like to go on talk shows and make money that way. Because I know she's contacted Oprah.
It almost
she's
seems
demanding
that way,
like $1 million.
And listen, let's face it. In the world we live in, it's going to work. It's going to work perfectly.
Yeah,
I mean, someone's going to pay her $100,000 for a story, right?
absolutely. Absolutely. If they haven't already, yeah.
I think she's trying to make money off of this, so she doesn't have to be on food stamps any longer.
Well, there's nothing wrong with food stamps, as Mark and I know. I can't afford regular stamps, let alone food stamps these days.
I know, it's like 42 cents. Like,
Which reminds me, if you'd like to sponsor the show, give us a call.
they're going up again?
Yeah, I've heard that too. You know, people complain about the price of stamps, but to me, it's like, it's not that much. I mean, what's it, 40 cents, something like that?
42 cents, John.
But 42 cents for somebody to take this letter and deliver it like basically anywhere on the country,
Anywhere
that's pretty good. You can't get a kid to lick the envelope for 40 cents. Come on. It sounds like a deal to me. I mean, I don't know. You know, for the price basically of a White Castle, you can send a missive across the United States. So I'm not really. I guess because I don't actually write any letters, that it doesn't really affect me, so it doesn't bother me. You know.
Oh, you still use stamps? Why you don't pay your bills online?
I do want my bill paying in the theoretical. I don't actually pay any bills. In much the same way I pay tickets, which is on a related note, I got my license back. Isn't that cool?
Oh.
Yes, I'm valid.
Johnny got his license
I have a
back.
valid license. Thank you very much.
Johnny.
Thank you. So, well, it was a big
Where did you
misunderstanding
lose it,
with.
Johnny?
There was a misunderstanding with motor vehicle. They had they were under the impression I was going to pay all those tickets, and I don't know where they got that idea.
It was crazy.
So it was cool. You know what's funny? The funny thing is, I didn't have a license for like 2 or 3 years, or 10. And I never really got pulled over. And since I've got my license, I got pulled over twice in the past week. Isn't that weird?
Wow.
So it's really cool. It's almost like, you know, it's almost cool. Like the first time I got pulled over, I was like so excited. Like, you know, the first time you get proofed when you're 21 and you actually have ID, you know, and I was like, so the cop walked in the car and I had all my stuff ready, you know.
I'm all
Normally
set.
I'm getting my story ready as it comes into the car, but this time I was like, actually, I was all smiling. He's like, what are you smiling about? I'm like, well,
You
I'm
are
valid,
the luckiest
baby.
son of I tell you.
He didn't even give me a ticket. He thought I was up to something, apparently. And I've only had 7 breast augmentation surgeries, so it can be that.
Did you get a ticket the second time you were pulled over?
No, actually, it was twice. One time, I have this little fake New York City badge that I bought on eBay for like $100. So that's pretty cool.
That's not good.
So I whip it out fast and I just tell them, they're like, who do you know in the city? I'm like, I just make up an Italian name in Midtown. D'Amico, Midtown. Yeah.
Do you realize all this stuff that you're admitting on the radio right now?
No, this is all fiction. Come on,
Oh, okay.
please.
Allegedly,
Right.
I have a fake badge.
Well, for now, I'm going to let the chimp drive from now on, so we'll be all set.
Oh, man.
All right, we're coming up against a hard break. We'll be right back with more Edge Radio.